Yeah, it's been a while since I've been live out on Cavalry Field. Hey, thanks, Lynn. It is a nice day here in Gettysburg. It's a little breezy. It's a little chilly. Definitely does not feel like June. Timmy, thanks for the follow. Thank you, Magical Eyes. Well, you should definitely come here, Timmy. It's worth the trip. Eminem, thank you for the follows. Eminem, thank you for the follows. Are they doing any reenactments soon? In about a month, they will be doing all the reenactments during the anniversary. So this is one area that I don't usually have issues with connection, but I see I'm having issues with connection out here right now, so surprise, surprise. This is the most paranormal thing about Gettysburg for me is how I can walk, say, this spot. I can walk it, have no problems with connectivity. I'll be lit green, and then within a minute it'll change and I won't be able to connect at all. Doesn't make any sense. There are spots on the battlefield that I know, like, I just can't go, unfortunately, because it's bad connection all the time. But then there are other places where I know I can go because I don't usually have issues, but then I'll go out and randomly not be able to connect. So that's the most paranormal thing about Gettysburg for me. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, probably not, Mark. Not unless they change the hours back to what they used to be, but I don't see that happening with, you know, the current administration already cutting back on state parks. I can't imagine they're going to hire more people to patrol the battlefield at night, so I think the days of being able to be out on the battlefield at night are long gone. I didn't hear about a tree, but I mean, it doesn't surprise me with the winds that we've had here over the last 2 days. This is East Cavalry Field. This is kind of off the beaten path, not part of the main section of battlefield in downtown Gettysburg. You have to drive outside of town about 5 minutes or so to get to East Cavalry Field. It's usually pretty quiet out here. Not too many people come out here because it's not really close to downtown and the rest of the battlefield. Gen X Todd, thanks for the follow. Kelly, thank you for the follow. There's not a ton of monuments out here, but it's definitely worth driving through to see the couple that are out here. I like it out here because it's quiet. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Yeah, the birds are definitely vocal. Thank you, Shanna. Okay, Sarah, I'll check that. I'll check my messages then. I'll let you know. It's hard to know what might be going on that week in July. Cheryl, thanks for the follow. Timmy, I'm not sure what you're asking. Have I done EVPs? I used to back in the day when I did ghost hunting, but I don't. It's been a long time. Can you see the plaque? Sure. Yeah, Bam, I am Cavalry Field. Thanks, Big Rob. It says, so this was July 3rd, 1863. The brigade reached here about noon and took an active part in the fight until it ended. Some of the men serving as sharpshooters in the vicinity of the Rummel Barn, but most of the command participating in the charges made by the cavalry during the afternoon. It left the field after nightfall. Losses: killed 8, wounded 41, missing 25, total 74. This is Chambliss's brigade, 2nd North Carolina, and the 9th, 10th, 13th Virginia Cavalry. Yeah, the RC is back that way. You can really hear those during the day. I think it's pretty loud. I used to live out at Lake Heritage and you just hear them all day, just flying around like crazy. Yeah, you can't bring metal detectors onto the battlefield, unfortunately. Let's see, my favorite spot to visit on the battlefield or in all of Gettysburg. That's tough. It kind of depends on the time of year. I always tell people my favorite spot to visit is the spot that has the least amount of people. So like sometimes Cavalry Field's my favorite. I really enjoy walking the horse trails. I don't know. I don't feel like I really have a favorite spot. I just love the whole battlefield. I know that's a very generic answer. It kind of depends on my mood, time of year. Rick, thanks for the follow. Charles, thank you for the follow. 100 Gorillas versus me, thanks for the follow. On the trails, I'm not sure about that. Kelly, thank you for the follow. I think it was somewhere around like 50,000 combined in Gettysburg. Can you camp overnight there? In designated camping spots, you can. To camp on the battlefield, I think you have to be part of like a reenactors group. How far from Little Round Top? I'm nowhere near Little Round Top. I'm a couple miles away from Little Round Top. I'm on a section of battlefield that's like on the outskirts of town, not with the rest of the battlefield really. We're outside of town a little bit. Hey Tam, welcome to Gettysburg. No, the Baladarian is not near here. That's also on the other side of town, a couple miles. I've stayed there though. That's a very nice place to stay. David, if it's on your bucket list, you should try to come here. Yeah, I've always heard people say that the wheat field is the most haunted spot on the battlefield. But I don't know. I can't. That's hard to say for sure. Shauna, thank you for the follow. Hello. She's doing well, Bert. Thanks for asking. Sob398, thanks for the follow. Hey, Big Poppy, just saw you popped on. Good to see you, my friend. I'm doing well, Big Poppy. Got a little bit of water. It's been raining here in Gettysburg for feels like days. I'm on East Cavalry Field. It's outside of town. There's a monument coming up on the left, but it looks like there's a gathering there, so I won't stop there and bother the people that are enjoying the sights. So we'll hit that on the way back. just so y'all don't think I'm just passing it by for no reason. I try not to be in people's way and stick cameras in their faces, so. Yeah, Gettysburg's mainly pretty open.
What Abraham Lincoln did. You tell me what Abraham Lincoln do.
Remember?
That's right, he died.
Not really below Culp's Hill. We're outside of town. We're not really near downtown Gettysburg and the main part of the battlefield. Nowhere near Little Round Top. We're a couple miles out from there. The Little Round Top is accessible now, though. They are done with the remodel, and they did a very nice job. Hey, Janice. Yeah, this is a very nice quiet spot. Usually there's only a few people out here. You're going to like what they did with Little Round Tops there. You won't be disappointed.
Finally, a nice, beautiful day.
Yeah, it's nice that it's not raining for once.
Yes. Come on, puppy.
Thanks for stopping in, Tam. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you, Janice. East Berlin. You're just right down the road. Thanks for hopping on. Stacy, thank you. Big Poppy, thank you. Appreciate the gifts, everyone, and the follows. Hello, McConnellsburg. Welcome to Gettysburg. This is East Cavalry Field, yes. Finally got a monument up here we can go visit. That is a monument, yes. I believe, I want to say Michigan. Yes, I believe, I want to say Michigan. Go check it out. Thank you, Stacy. Hopefully this ground isn't too muddy. So I'm wearing my toe shoes and not the waterproof ones. So let's try it out. This is the Michigan Cavalry Brigade, 2nd Brigade, 3rd Division Cavalry Corps. Lillian, thank you for the follow. The taller monuments here on the battlefield. So this just popped into my head because of all the tall grass that I'm walking in. A couple of you have stated that you're either coming to Gettysburg soon or you'd like to come. My suggestion, Sarah, I know you're coming here soon. You probably already know, but there are ticks galore out here. So when you're coming to Gettysburg, make sure you're loaded up with tick spray. I'm actually sitting in the grass right now, which is probably not a great idea. So bad that sometimes even normal tick spray doesn't even deter them. They're like super ticks here. 2 years ago, I had over 200 ticks on me over the course of the summer. That's not an exaggerated number either. All right, as much as I'm enjoying sitting here in the grass, I'll move on to the next. Oh yeah, Lyme's disease is a very high possibility out here. Voss, thank you for the follow. Grace, thank you for the rose. I say this on almost every one of my lives. When you see these monuments that look like this, you should always walk around to the back side, because a lot of them have stuff on the back as well that you'll miss. So this is kind of like the this shaft, I guess that's this monument here, marks the field of the engagement between the Union cavalry, commanded by Brigadier General D. McGregor, and the Confederate cavalry, commanded by Major General Jeb Stuart, July 3rd, 1863. Well, hopefully you can convince your husband to move here. It's a nice place to live. I enjoy living here. Hey, Dream Spice, thanks for hopping on and walking with us. You can see, oh boy, it is wet. Oh, I got wet feet now. Wonderful. Oh, man. Well, I got wet feet. I might as well just keep going. This is the problem wearing toe shoes. And I should have known better. But I love my toe shoes. But now I got wet feet. Yeah, it's been raining here nonstop for like 4 days. Little rain, like torrential. Little rain, like torrential. So now I got wet toes. Thank you for following, Karen. Oh man, now I have to walk back through all that mud. All right, let's go get my feet wet again. I wish I could walk on water. That'd be great right now. That's not the case though. I'm just walking in water. Oh man. Oh gosh. I can feel it in between my toes. Ah, thanks, Grace, for the roses. Well, as long as you all are enjoying it, that's all that matters. I can get over some wet feet. I'm glad, Janice. Stacy, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Apparently that's 50% of my goal. I don't even know, like, I don't really set goals. I think it kind of sets that for me. Sometimes I'll, like, pick a thing, but apparently I have a goal for donuts. I don't do this for money, but I, like, you know, appreciate when people give. It's nice. Buy a gyro or go get a coffee with my girlfriend. Thanks, Janice. Yep, or ice cream. I took her for ice cream yesterday. And coffee. I took her for ice cream and coffee yesterday. So I don't know if y'all can hear those gunfire, that gunfire in the background. I'm not sure where that might be coming from. I'm thinking maybe the Daniel Lady Farm. They often do reenactments. And that's just like right across the field here. That would be my guess as to where that gunfire is coming from. But it's pretty normal to hear that out here. Thank you for the follow, user 359-399-512-4084. Appreciate you following along. There probably is something on the back of this monument, but let me see if I can get down here without getting my feet wet again. Yeah, there are monuments to both. Johnny, thank you for the follow. So much for not getting my feet wet again. Poopy Head, thanks for the follow. Hello, California.
I'm watching you live right now.
Are ya?
Literally
Great,
right now.
that's awesome. Thank you.
I was just over the angle and I commented, oh, look, that's his Cavalry field.
Like, we're gonna go over and see him.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Thanks for. Nice.
We get out of here because probably hardly anybody ever comes out here.
Yeah.
So we get out here because it's nice to come visit.
Yeah. Well, enjoy your time on the battlefield.
Will do. Have a good one, bud.
Thanks for stopping. Hey, West Virginia. Hey, West Virginia. Turning around and going the other way because we're pretty much at the end of this part of Cavalry Field. So we'll head back and hit the one monument we missed because there were people around. Yeah, that was cool. I'm glad they stopped. If you're still watching, thanks for stopping. Thanks again. TW Fisher, thanks for the follow. Oh, that was so cool that you stopped. I've had people that have passed me that say that they watch, but they didn't stop to say hi, and I'm always like, well, you should stop and say hi. It's cool to meet people that, you know, I talk to a lot of people on these lives and, you know, never see them. It's nice to meet all the people that are following along. And my face is hardly ever on this on these lives, so I'm sure people are curious every once in a while. I think I have one video posted with my face on it, so. Will you be there to see Annabelle? I won't go see Annabelle, no, but I live less than a mile from where she's going to be sitting, so I don't know how I feel about that. Why am I not going to visit? It's just not something that I want to. I don't want to mess with that. We have enough paranormal going on here in Gettysburg. We don't need to bring an evil doll. But I'm sure it's going to be good for the town. It's going to bring a lot of tourists. People want to see it. I'm just not into it. On East Cavalry Field. Christine Crosby, thank you for the follow. Best place to stay around Gettysburg that won't cost a fortune. Well, it kind of depends on how nice of a place you want. I mean, there's some pretty crummy places in downtown Gettysburg you could stay for cheap, but I don't know if that's what you want to do. Hey, Single Crochet. I mean, there's always the Colton Motel. And that's usually pretty cheap, but it's not the nicest place. Hello. Hi.
She's harmless.
Hi. It definitely depends on the season. You know, the closer you get to July and the summer, the more expensive everything gets, even the crummy places. The Holiday Inn by the old entrance. I don't think so. I think I know what you're talking about, and it's not there. We are on East Cavalry Field, Gettysburg Battlefield. Michael Grillo, thanks for the follow. Thank you, Darth Spartacus. And thanks for the donut. Getting closer to that goal of 20. I don't know what happens when you hit the goal. Does anyone know what happens when you hit the goal? Yeah, the Gettysburg battlefield is very large, and there's several different sections that you can go to. So, definitely a big place. It just celebrates saying goal achieved. Oh, okay. Well, that's not as exciting as I guess I thought it would be. Tommy's is still open, yes. Yeah, the birds are very vocal today. They're probably happy that it's not raining because it's been raining here like crazy over the last week. Thank you for the follower, user 3171972748385. Tori, thank you for the follow. I'm on East Cavalry Field. No, this is actually a road, single crochet, so you can drive on this. That's a good question, Mark. I should have put my pedometer. Well, my phone is calculating my steps, so I'll check my steps at the end of the day, but I don't know, probably 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles. I don't think it's going to be quite 2 miles. Yeah, that's a pretty light walk for me. And this is fairly flat here. I'm not sure what the gunfire is. It might be from the Daniel Lady Farm, where they do some reenactments. I don't know if that's what they're doing. This is the monument that we skipped over earlier because there were people here checking it out. It's the first New Jersey Cavalry monument. They do have horse tours, horseback riding tours. They don't come through here, as far as I know, but they do go through the main part of the battlefield. It's not something I've ever done, but it looks fun. I have walked the horse trails many times, and it is a very nice walk, so I'm sure it would be a very enjoyable horseback ride. Thank you for the follow. Ed, thank you for the heart. Chambersburg yeah, it's not a far drive. I don't know about staying there. Thank you for the donut, Darth Spartacus. It might be better to stay in Hanover. There's more there. It's an easier drive from Hanover, in my opinion, if you're looking for somewhere outside of town to stay. Thank you for all the gifts that everyone's giving me tonight. It's very generous. Thank you very much. Is there some kind of a love connection going on in the chat room here today? Oh, that's cool though. I don't ever have any weird feelings walking through the park. Zelmo, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I do. I miss being able to be out on the battlefield at night. Since they changed the hours, I know they'll never change it back, but I wish that they would. It definitely did have a different feel to it at night, even when you're just driving through. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. The likes, the follows, the gifts. I appreciate all of it. Thanks for following, Kevin. Yeah, I've heard that there are people that really feel uneasy out here and don't like being out here. I get it. I mean, there was, I mean, the horrificness of what happened here. It doesn't surprise me that, you know, people can feel that residual energy when they come here. Thank you for the follow, user 6563722071079. I'm maybe 6 miles from your house. That's cool. Which direction are you towards? Hanover? Nick Greek God, thank you for the follow. Bonneville, okay. Is that even 6 miles? I feel like that's like 3 miles, 4 miles. I guess it depends on where at Bonneville. Yeah, Kevin, you should come back. Yeah, Bonneville's so small they just use Gettysburg's zip code. I don't even know why it's its own town, to be honest. If you only had 3 days, well, I would say start at the visitor center and do the movie, the cyclorama, and the museum, so you can kind of get a big picture. And then maybe do the auto tour. That'll take a couple hours, and then you can experience the battlefield in your car. And then as you're going, maybe take note of some of the places that you want to get out and explore, because you'll probably want to get out and explore, like Devil's Den and Little Round Top, places like that. 3 days is really not enough to see everything, so just hit the highlights. Yeah, I've heard that the licensed guide tours are very good. The bus tours I've heard are very good. If you're coming in the summer, you can get on one of those big double-decker buses and sit up on the roof. Yeah, I've been here for 40 years and I'm still discovering monuments and spots that I didn't know were there. So, I mean, you'll never, no matter how much time you spend here, you'll never see all of it in one trip. I've never heard drums playing in the field, no. I'm getting close to the end of our walk here. On the home stretch here back to my car. Do you have a favorite monument? I really like the Masons monument and the National Cemetery. I also like, I believe it's the Maryland State Monument over towards the other end of the National Cemetery. ever ghost hunt there. Back probably 13, 15, 16 years ago, I did have my own ghost hunting team, and we did investigate quite a bit around here, but I don't do that anymore. Yeah, the Irish Brigade Monument is good, a good one. I didn't really see anything substantial, nothing really captured on video. Shadow people is about the most I've seen. I've captured some EVPs over the years and some still pictures that were a little strange, but I mean, nothing earth shattering. Pickett's Charge is a very nice field. To walk it early in the morning when the sun is coming up is really nice. If you're ever out here in the summertime and want to get up early to watch the sunrise, I would recommend walking across the whole field. Usually I park at the Robert E. Lee statue and walk across over to the high water mark. Nighthawk, thank you for the follow. Well, that's cool, Janice. How many died out there? Around 51,000 on both sides. All right, I'm almost back to my car, everybody, so I'm going to start saying my goodbyes now. I really appreciate everyone that has walked with me this evening. Everyone that has followed me, everyone that gave the donuts and the hearts and the everything. Appreciate it very much. If you haven't followed me, please give me a follow. Also, working on... Holy cow, Nighthawk, thank you. I think that actually, like, made me meet my goal. Whatever that does. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm working on another TikTok project for a local nonprofit organization. If any of you are into nature, go follow Strawberry Hill Nature Preserve. I have one of their videos pinned on mine, so follow it over to that TikTok page and follow that as well. I'm trying to build up their social media a little bit, because they do a lot of really great work here in our area for education on educating kids and adults alike. So the work that they do there is really good. So trying to help them out. So if you want to go follow them, you'll be able to see some of my work over there too. Tony, thanks for the follow. And again, I appreciate everybody that has followed along tonight with me, and gave gifts and followed my page and commented. Always have a good time with everybody. So thank you. Hopefully I'll be out again soon. Thanks, Mark. I don't know about being a great tour guide, but I can at least take you along on my walks, show you stuff. That's awesome, Chrissy. I'm glad that you found my TikTok. SB16, thanks for the follow. Oh, I've got plenty of time to get out of here. I got at least another 2 hours till it's dark, so. But I am almost to my car, so I will say goodbye for now. Thanks again, everyone, for joining in, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Have a good evening.